Start.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Anwar. I'm PhD student. Today I'm going to show you gas control models. Before we start, I'm going to highlight what I'm going to do. First of all, the objective of the experiment. Second, general startup procedures. Third, I'm going to show you lobe tuning for the level control lobe tuning, and also flow lobe tuning, and also for the gas cat tuning. Last one is close up procedures. Actually, before we go to the general startup procedures, I'm going to highlight what are the main objectives of this experiment. The first objective is to demonstrate the characteristic of on and off control. Second is to demonstrate the characteristic of PID control. Third is to demonstrate the characteristic of proportional band and integrated action, and also derivative actions. The fourth one is to demonstrate the characteristic of Casecade control. Now I'm going to show you the layout of the models, actually from the fluid scam and to where show the fluid rich and how many tanks do we have, and also how many transmitters do we have. Right now I will show you. Right now we have this one, we call it sub tank. When we are going to do our experiments, we need to make sure that this tank is having 80% full, and also we have actually the fluids come from the source to the tank, then the fluids go from the bottom to the circulation pump, then it goes to the flow indicators, after that to the orifice. The orifice, the function of orifice is to restrict the flow and also to restrict the pressure and decrease the pressure from high to low. Then the orifice will send the signal to the flow transmitters. Then flow transmitters will send the signal to the control panel. Then the control panel will send the signal to final control valve. Then the final control valves is organized by pressure regulators from there. Then after that the flow the flow itself will go to from the top to the level tank. Then it will be self-regulatory from the level tank to the sub tank. And actually we have the same thing with the level transmitter. The function of level transmitter is to send the signal to the control panel, LIC, we call it level indicators control. Then the LIC control we used to manipulate with the values, and the response, the control will send the signal to final control valves. Then final control valves is organized, as I told you, by pressure regulators. Then we'll send the flow to level tank. Now let's move to the general startup procedures. Actually, as you can see from here, we have we need to make sure that all this type of valves are open and all this type of valves are closed. We need to make sure that all this type of valves are as mentioned here. Then, as I told you before, we need to make sure that the sub tank is about 80% full. Then after that we are going to switch on the main panel. Then we go to the pressure regulators and open the pressure regulators valve.
Wait.
Then we start our experiment. First of all, we are going to start with we have actually, as I told you, we have single level lobe, we have single flow lobe, and also we have the combination between them, which is Casecade. Right now we need to make sure also the modem is in panel, not in the CS. And also right now we are going to open the pump. Okay, right now we need to make sure that single flow lobe single flow loop. Right now we are going to do the tuning of flow indicators control. We are going to insert the setting point values. For example, to 100%. Let's say that we are having we need to make the modem is in medium in order to manipulating with the values. We increase, for example, this one to 10. Then after that we are going to switch off in order to do the BID tuning. BID2 for the flow, BID1 for the level. Right now we are going to do the flow control. We need to make sure to press the BID2 now we are going to inlet. We are going to insert the values of B proportional band, B values, and also I values, and also derivatives values. We go down by this. So as it mentioned now, we just follow what the manual said. For example, the first one is 209. The second one is right now is the maximum, so we need to increase it to 2.4. Increase it by this, but try to make sure that the mode is in manual. Okay, 2. Then the last one is 5. Then here do record, but try to make sure that the star is eliminating. Press strongly manual mode, so do like this one. Increase the setting point to 30. Example, for example, 30. Okay, 30, then make it in auto mode. So now you will see the response is recording by marker. You will see, you will wait. Actually the marker start recording the response. You will see the B values is increasing until stabilize, then decrease it to 50%. For example, to now when the setting value is 30, you will wait until the B values is stabilized, then you will increase it to 50% of your inserting values. That's it. Actually, when you finish the tuning for the single level loop, you are going to do when you are finishing with the single flow loop, you are going to move to the single level loop. Then you are going to change the mode to 1. Then after that, you are going to inserting the set point values. This one for flow indicators control. You will go to LIC. Okay, right now the setting point is 200. Try to change the BID controller by like this one. BID1. Go down. Then you try to insert level control tuning. You are going to insert five values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. In each one, when the alarm is on, you can make acknowledgement. You are going to insert all the values, but you have to do one by one. So the first one is BID values 16.6. The second one is maximum, so increase it to 13. Let's say increase it to 15. The last one is, let's say it's 20. Increase it to 20. The same thing goes to the other values. In every BID you have to make a set point. For example, for 200 to 400, then go to 400 until stabilize, go back to 200. So now you try to let the star disappear by pressing the manual mode very strongly. Then go back to level indicators control. Go to let's say 400. Go to 400, then go back to 200 as it mentioned in the manual. Then make it in auto. So right now you will see the manipulating value increasing, and so the B value also increasing, and also you can see the bin mark is recording the response. Actually, when is stabilized, when the B value is stabilized with 400, you try to increase it to, decrease it to 200 in order to see the response. So in every setting you have to change your BID values in order to see the objective of proportional values and also action values, integrated action and also derivative action. This is for the single level loop. The third one is the Casecade control, which is the combination between them. In Casecade mode, we are going to have single level loop and also single flow loop. Single flow loop as a secondary process, and also single level loop as primary process. Okay, right now we are going to move to the last one, which is Casecade control. In Casecade control, we are going to do tuning for both single level loop and also flow loop. Flow loop as secondary process and also level loop as primary process. But in this case, we are going to do the secondary process tuning before we do the primary control process. Right now, we need to make sure that we change this tune to third one, to Casecade number 3. Then we are going to do the flow process, flow control loop. Okay. Now we need to make sure this one okay. Okay, now we have to do the tuning for BID control. BD2, remember, BD2 for the flow, BD1 for the level. BD2 for flow, press 2. Do the same thing. Try to select the optimum the optimum result from flow. 3 BID values, B values, and also integrated values, and also derivative values. You select the optimum values from flow. Let's say this one, the optimum one, 209 and 2 and also 5. Then you try to make sure that there is no star. Then after that go to LIC, select the setting point, make it 200, make it 200 first. Then after that you select BID control 1. You try to set the values for LIC. Go down 16.6 and also 13, 14 and also 20. Then after that go like this. Then make it an auto. And for the Casecade, try to make it for the flow process, make it in Casecade mode. For the level process, make it in auto mode. That's it. Okay, now for the closing up procedures, you need to make sure that the manipulating value is in minus. You go like this one. Try to make sure the manipulating value is in minus. And also go back and close the pressure regulator. And also go now, switch off the pump, then close off the main panel. That's it.